Here for folks like us, wrong city, wrong people.
Alright, welcome back to the channel everybody, Aesop Grim here, and this is another episode for Surviving Mars Relaunched. We got our base camp up. I think it was on day 6 we got our initial founders. We are about to... No, I have already ordered a second group. Yeah, that's right. So we've had 2 rocket loads of new colonists arrive. We have scientists manning 2 full shifts. We have the diner fully staffed, the medical facility fully staffed, and the grocer also fully staffed. And we have 2 kids currently in school to learn these 3 traits here: enthusiast, composed, and nerd. And we have just unlocked this building here, the basic dome, to be built. What else? We are currently building... I think we're unlocking this facility. Yes. In this facility. So actually I want this building to not be constructed, because we need to bring botanists in who will take up residence here and begin to grow our own food. And then we also have already unlocked the breakthrough technologies to provide free and maintenance-free electrical and water lines. And we are out here pumping water here and turning whatever waste rock we accrue into rare minerals. Rare metals. I keep saying rare minerals. We have 2 maintenance free, because we are an Inventor, drone hubs out here, in addition to the original right here. I only have these 2 scanners, but it seems to be doing pretty good, and we are up to 606 research. We are currently scanning these squares down here. Okay, so this dome is going to be, of course, responsible for mining these rare minerals. And also we will put factories into here, but we're a little ways away from that. So we're going to unpause. How are we doing with our electrical here? Producing 95.6, there's a demand of 70. Okay. Stored power is maximized, so that means we're producing enough wattage during the day to go ahead and fully charge our batteries. I think that's a good sign, and we are currently making it through the evening on the nighttime power that we're able to produce along with our battery. So there's not a need to build any more solar panels at the moment. Let's see, we are constructing right here as well to get all of this waste rock turned into rare minerals. We got to go double duty there, and it will be a daytime shift only. It's independent of the power grid. We are preparing for another expedition. This will be our second expedition. The first one is what got us those breakthrough techs for the piping and the electrical wiring. And it's currently refueling. 3 of 30, and we have 25 barrels of fuel. It's going to take 10 drones with it also, so that's quite a lot. Okay, we have this facility here is up and running. Okay. This is now being built, and I think... How's power doing now? 71 total demand, so that's not too much. Looks like we have 2 unemployed. I don't think I have any other scientists though, so let's check that. I have 6 scientists employed right now. Specialization scientist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 1 spot I could unlock. And he should take this spot right here over from this guy. Okay, so that's obviously a problem. We are drawing too much power. That's because this is unopened. Oh, because we turned this on night shift. He's no longer turned off. Okay, what's the demand? 71. How much are you giving? Discharging negative 17.7. I think we need to add more windmills. I think. Let's go ahead and find out if I'm right about that. This is a decisive move because I'm not really sure. Okay, will that connect? That should daisy chain connect. Oh, also our food center came up. Total demand is still sitting at 71, so that's not really too awful bad. We are right on the threshold of being able to provide all the power we need.
New special project available.
I'm not really sure where the special projects are found at. Is it this? Oh, I haven't queued that up yet. We need to do that. Or is that something found in Planetary? Project Monsoon. This must... No, oh, this is what I'm set to go check out. High-speed comm satellite, this might be it. I think this is it. We would get 400 research. I need a lot of electronic parts for that. You know what? I watched Quill18 play part of a series, and he took that because he felt like that 400 research was really, really worth it. He flew in some supply pods to get all those parts he needed. So I think because of that, the right answer is to do whatever you need to do to take advantage of that. But I'm gonna go the other way because I'm in such an easy start here and I'm just trying to learn stuff. So I don't mind, you know, look, we're at 673 research. I don't mind if my research isn't absolutely maximized. And I know that that's not the min-max purpose, and it might even be a disastrous choice. I don't really quite know for sure. But I'm going to go ahead and skip that in favor of continuing to pour resources into my colony. Okay, you can see we got one up, or it's almost up. This is what we're watching here. Okay, we have power everywhere. This, I have messed up. That needs to be soybeans. Then it can be wheat, I think. Reduces oxygen consumption. Low yield but grows fast and requires less water. Eventually we would go to potatoes. But right now we're going to go wheat to try and produce food. We have quite a lot of food at 88, so I think we're in a position for this to develop over time. And with this open, I think we can probably go ahead and order. We're at 888 million. We can try and order a passenger rocket. Now, I need to go here and I'll undo middle-aged for now because it's going to take me a while to get that senior technology researched, and the middle-aged give me that time. I don't know if the seniors would or not, and they can't do anything until I do have that tech researched. So I'll take the middle-aged, and we do want these two scientists, but we also want botanists. Okay. I don't have to have sexy anymore. We can let that just be a normal trait and not prioritize it. We're going to take both of these scientists, Robert Melo and Pedro Sousa. We're going to take a medic, David Costa. We're going to take these 7 botanists. Composed, religious, rugged and religious, vegan. Jessica Almeida is fit and a nerd. Giovanna Teixeira, I think is how that's pronounced. Composed, glutton, and hippie. And Samara Lima, composed, rugged, and party animal. Alright, so we are 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 3-1, 3-2, 4-2, 4-3, 4-4, 4-5, 4-6. So, give me a couple guys. Fernando and Paulo. Okay, launch. Oh, it didn't cost us anything. That's nice. That is nice. This is slowly being supplied. There is some place where it tells me how long my stored power lasts 2 hours. Okay, well, we made it through the night, barely. But we did make it. So we are efficient. All of this stuff costs maintenance. So we don't want to be too far past what we need. Hey, drop all that off right here. Almost done. Grab all that and continue your normal route. Okay, we got a whole stack of metal here. Let's put a priority on all of this. All right. Building is waiting for one waste rock to resume working. Okay. Here we go. Okay, they're starting to bring it in. Sweet. Alright, everything is going real well. I feel like this is one of the better starts I've ever had. And some of that is because I was willing to play it for a little while and see some mistakes I made and then back it up and try it again. How are we looking here? Takeoff is in progress. Oh, nice. Yep, there it goes. Payload. Okay, so it just took 10 drones. So I'm at a reduced workload. It's Sol 12 and our last export was on Sol 7. We're gonna get a bunch of money on this next go round, but we're not ready for that yet. We have some more that I want to send this rocket on, Actually, you know what? We're about to have 2 rockets. I can send one of them home. Okay, good. Research is complete. I don't remember what it is I just learned. I think it might have been this one. The transport optimization. Okay, probes are cheaper and can deep scan. I don't really need that. What about this though? Wind turbine upgrade. Power production is increased by 33%. Hands-on observations and problem solving in the low-gravity environment of Mars have helped our engineers come up with solutions for increased wind turbine efficiency. We're going to take that. What a great game, man. I have like an abundance of really good and interesting games. This is not always the case. I mean, sometimes you just have one game that completely takes over. World of Warcraft, when it first came out, that's the only video game I needed, man. Skyrim was very much similar. But it's rare for me to have, like, how many games do I have right now that are, it's 4, right? Bannerlord, Surviving Mars, Cyberpunk, the one game that I'm not playing a whole lot of, but that I just got 2 pieces of new DLC for, and some really cool mods, is CK3. And as I watched that Rise of the Ravens series, which, again, last episode, I voiced my complaints on it. I think they did a horrible injustice to these people historically by shortchanging them in order to turn them into, not woke, but modern caricatures. You know, anachronistically placing modern values for drama and entertainment purposes. But all that said, if you can swallow that pill, it is a good series, and it's pretty fascinating, and it kind of gives you a peek at how some things may have been. And that makes me kind of want to play right in that area of the world in CK3. So that game also high on my list. I just don't have time for it right now. But this is rare for me. That's 4 titles that I'm just like, man, I love this game. And it's weird too. It's in this position where I'm almost kind of like, because I'm caught up in whatever game I'm playing right now, it's almost sort of a lamentation where I'm like, man, I gotta go record another episode of Bannerlord. All right, let me get out of this. I'm really having fun, but I'll wrap this 2-hour episode up that I just got done recording. This is like my internal thought process from last video of Surviving Mars, right? And then I got into Bannerlord and I recorded your TGIF Friday video, and it didn't take me but 5 minutes to where I think I even say it at the beginning, towards the beginning of that video. I'm like, man, I love this game. This game is awesome. And I get torn as which one do I want to play more. I've made progress on which mods I'm going to present for the first part of my visual presentation on Cyberpunk. I have a really good idea. I've been working with AI a little bit of what texture mods and stuff. I just need to do some administrative work to get them all noted down so that I can produce the video that shows how to install it, and then do the compare and contrast as we jump in and out of Cyberpunk, and we play vanilla versus modded to see what the differences are. And but you know, at least I have an idea, a good idea of how I want to put that video together, and I'll be making that here pretty soon. Lift me up. During flight to the anomaly site, the engine stalled, and the rocket began losing altitude. Only through sheer luck, the rocket managed to make an emergency landing on a safe spot. But even now, there are no signs that the engine could start working again. Send 3 rescue supply pods with replacement parts. Oh boy. I mean, I would do that, but send me the schematics and put the expedition team on comm. The expedition is saved because we're an inventor. How phenomenal is that? We are the hero of the day, guys. We have saved lives and saved the expedition. Everyone will love us. We're going to get everything that we need from the sponsors. That's fucking fantastic. Oh man, that was a really good development for us. All right, let's take a look at how things are going now. We are producing 31.2 with a requirement of 71. So apparently that is just enough. Oh, this is now discharging negative 19.9, where before it was 17 something. I'm not sure what the difference is there. Max output is 20. Okay. But I know what the result is. We're getting everything that we need. Nothing is... Oh, wait, we don't even have this opened. There we go, 41.2 of 71. Outstanding, man, outstanding. Our new colonists are 78% of the way here. Oh, and Crux 1 is returning. Alright, outstanding. Man, things are going really, really well. I couldn't be happier right now. Now, this game has a diabolical tendency to be spiraling out of control right beneath your eyes, and you just don't quite catch it. You don't understand what's happening, right? But you're actually getting yourself stuck in a tar pit and extending out beyond your ability to supply yourself and stuff. So, well, I don't know. We'll see how it develops going forward. Where is... Okay, right here. My explorer needs to go check that out. Okay. Do I have the tech that allows me to gain research for every explorer that I have? Receive a one-time grant. More applicants will start to appear. Scientists and botanists have a +10 performance. Increase research provided by the sponsor. Engineers and geologists. So no, I don't think I do. Unless I'm not looking at the right screen. Oh wait. Generate 100 science per soul for each RC Explorer vehicle. That's the one. That it is right here. Okay. How much food are we consuming per day? Oh, 5 per day. That's kind of a lot. And we're about to get more mouths to feed. Okay, we want to keep an eye on that. We are trying to produce food here, but it's going slow. That said, botanists are on their way. These 3 workers are probably going to be out of a job. I'm not sure what I'll do with them. I could bring these up, but I have a feeling that that's going to eat into supplies I don't have to give, so I want to keep those tied down for the moment. We can probably start to build this dome. Expedition group is back. Let's land you on the far one. And we will land you with the colonists on the near one. Shortest trip possible to the actual dome.
Council session open.
Okay. What will we do now? Well, now that what is this? Sponsor research is increased. Allows outsourcing of research. The sponsor can temporarily provide additional research points in exchange of funding. That'll come later. Heavy workload, I don't feel like I need. Extra comfort, probably don't need right now. Dome bonus from bonuses from research sites and vistas are increased. That'd be nice. Residential buildings increased capacity. Reduced concrete and metals requirement to build, and unlocks the setting of birth restrictions. So I'm gonna go with this, which is going to help enhance what? This. I gain extra research every time I explore a sector. So down here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take extra scanning, I think. Doubles the bonus to the sector scanning rate, or rockets launched in an area around sensor towers reach their destination 30% faster. That's pretty meh for me. I don't feel like I have any need of that at all. Research stations, the output of buildings in an area around sensor towers is increased by 30%. That's a flat 30%, just constantly. Or soil improvement. Well, I think extra scanning is what I want. So we're gonna vote for that.
Vote passed.
And then we'll get extra funding for every square that's scanned. Currently at 681 research. 35% of the way through our current tech. Plenty of concrete left. And here come the drones. So this guy's gonna RTB ASAP. And we're gonna get him loaded up with, what is it, 19 special or rare metals. That's gonna get us a pretty penny whenever it gets back to Earth. We've already been climbing up. We're at $1 billion again for funding. So, I mean, we haven't even begun to mine rare metals yet, and we're already
New
doing pretty
colonists have
good.
arrived.
There's no homeless, right? There is not. In fact, there's 7 open vacant residential slots. We have 2 kids and a youth. One, 2, 3, 4. I'm pretty sure I have 7 botanists. So these 2 should get replaced after a little while. Because specialists tend to just automatically gravitate towards whatever their specialty is. They'll replace an unskilled laborer. .3 in production with a 6% elevation boost. Okay. How much food do we have? 92. All right. I want to send you on an expedition. Here. Project Lyric. Yeah. Lance number 1. Okay. I needed to do that right away to keep it from loading up things bound for Earth. That should only go to this rocket here. So they're gonna unload. Looks like they already have. Oh, here, the rare metals. There's still one more on there. There was 2. So they're unloading all this stuff, and then these guys are going to go on an expedition. This guy's going to go home and make us rich.
The readings told us it was a vein rich with ore, but the data turned out to be incorrect. Under those fine red sands lay the intact hull of a rover.
We immediately recognized it. Curiosity, a historic finding that stretched its hand in a welcoming gesture through the years back to the first missions on the Red Planet. It belonged in a museum, but on the other hand was an opportunity to gain more parts that we could rarely get our hands on. It was a tough decision. We could send it back to Earth and get 500 million in funding, but I think we're going to be fine on funding. Display it as a monument in the colony. Reduces the cost of social text by 10%. I'm going to try that. Does it actually show up? I wouldn't expect so, but that would have been
drone workload.
That would have been kind of neat. How are we doing over here? I think we're going to need to order another thing of rare materials. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. We're fine on food, I believe. Oh, 118 million. That cost us a pretty penny. Yeah, it's all botanists now. Working on a soybean crop. Soil quality increases 10%. What's my current quality at? Water consumption, optimal harvest is 40. Reduces oxygen consumption. Growth time, time until next harvest. Oh, we're at 50% right here. Okay. Got more research points and a new anomaly. New anomaly. Right here. Oh, it's a breakthrough. These little swirly things mean dust devils, I think. Oh, that's not too far away from my site. Alright, well, we've been lucky not to see. I guess not lucky. I mean, I picked a low-risk site. One risk rating across the board for every single threat you can imagine. I'm a little low on fuel. I didn't even say that right. I'm a little bit low on fuel production capability. Can I make you the priority? Yes, I can.
Heavy drone workload.
That did make a pretty good difference. They really are making a lot faster progress. And you can visually see that they have focused on this rocket, even over the dome, which I still have a priority 2 on. So shuffling those priorities really seems to have quite the impact. This one's asleep. Yep. People are sleeping peacefully. Our pod here has arrived, but I'd like to get a rocket off of the pad first. These kids are up pretty late. $34.8, all right. Oh, look, the sun's coming up right here. Breakthroughs. The subsurface anomaly yielded a trove of new scientific data. Choose one breakthrough tech. Dry farming. Water requirements of crops are reduced by 50%. That sounds pretty dang powerful. Gene selection. Double the chance that a colonist will have or gain a rare trait. Or Martian diet. All colonists consume 25% less food. All of these sound good, but this one kind of fascinates me. A rare trait. Okay. Gene selection it is. Okay, these solar panels ought to be popping up any moment now. And there we go. 27 of 30, 19 of 30. We got 5 more to load. So it'll be a total of 24. Fuel is being produced in real time. We're through our storage. I think I'm going to save over this temp file. I don't think we're in any danger, but just in case these go bad waiting up in space, they should be able to just sit there forever, like indefinitely. It's not food or anything. They can sit up there in the cold of space and just drift for millions of years and be just fine whenever they land, is what I would think. And of course, we're not going to have them waiting millions of years. 53 of 80, 20 of 20, 10 of 10. Where's our concrete at? 378, okay. We've got 6 more to load. Oh, look at that, 20 of 30. We're almost going to be maxed on these exports, guys. It's going to be a bunch of money. We're up to 148 million from 119. We might not get all of these exports on here. I need to get this rocket off the pad as soon as I can. Research is complete. Okay, we learned how to salvage. What are we looking at now? Will it tell me? Earth-Mars Initiative. Okay. We got the last barrel of fuel coming in. So these other rare metals will just stay here on planet side until this guy's ready to go home. It says ready for takeoff. Delivering rare metal. Okay. Maybe they're insistent. Okay, he's ready to go. 23 of 30 rare metals. That's not bad. I got almost everything.
Orphan drones.
Okay. Land our supply pod. We're real close over here. I'm gonna want to turn this off as soon as it comes up, though. I am gonna supply power lines. Oh, here come the last two. How are we doing on food? 35.3. It's real slow. And there we go. Turn it off. Okay, now we're not really going to dive into that right away. Next episode I am going to be, I guess, trying to game plan how things are going to be set up in here. I can put, you know what? I don't think I actually needed this. Because a passageway would provide all of that. Blocking objects. Now why is that? What object is blocking it? That's gotta be some BS with the ground here. Let's try that again. No, it's really not liking that at all. Objects underneath are blocking construction. Too close to pipe link. Are you telling me that? No. Oh. Yeah. So, I could come out this way. Okay. I see what it's saying. It doesn't like me going straight out like this. I've not had that problem before. I can't say I'm a huge fan of that. That aesthetically, it really bothers me. What if I came down here? I guess I'll have to live with that. It does bother me. But that was the best option of what I saw available. Okay. Meaning that this is redundant. I might
Council
keep it
session
up.
open.
Let's see what we can pick here. Prepare the rocket speed deregulation policy. Prepare the heavy workload policy. Change the milestone policy to extra research. No, I don't want to change. Choose law. Heavy workload. Outsource. This one right here. I think. I would actually like this one. Oh, they'll take it. We can prepare it. Building codes. Alright, we'll do that. Okay, let me think about this. Okay. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Come back over here to our passageways, and what if I 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That really wouldn't work. Okay, what if I came from this direction? Well, there we go. Best possible answer. Services. You will fit in right there. And you will go right there. Pausing construction. Pausing construction. Okay, yeah, that's a lot better. So our services will be right here, I think. AI told me it's recommended that I do put services into this building. Even when services are available over here, but this is going to be primarily for people to come to for comfort. Which is not doing as well as I expected. Missing gaming, missing luxury. Okay. Well, health is fine. Average sanity is real good. Average comfort is at 69. Average morale at 65. How's our food doing? 78, so we're doing all right there. %64% of the way through. Okay, 65%. Probably before we start mining, we're gonna set up factories. So engineers are what I want to bring in next, as opposed to geologists. We've got metals to be mined right here. I don't know if we'll ever need to do that. This is just for redundancy because this carries water and electricity and oxygen. I'm feeling pretty good about it, guys. Oh, look, we've really worked this pile down. And we're up to 8 rare metals. How's our guy out here doing? He's all over it because he's waiting on supplies. And it looks like we got 2. I guess it's these. 2 rare metal stacks sitting there. One, 2, 3. So there's our 5. Well, that's 5, and now we just hit 9. I don't know if maybe I'm gonna experiment with this, guys. It might be a stupid move, but I'm gonna try dropping these to 0. So that they only bring parts when there's a demand for it. And that means rare metals get transported all the way back to home base ASAP. I don't know if that's how it'll work or not. but it'll be fun to find out. Nobody seems to be doing anything. Oh, we'll let that sit as is for a while. Find out maybe next episode whether or not that actually causes stuff to be ferried back. What if I kick you up? What are you doing? Going to pick up waste rock. Oh, that didn't really seem to do much. I think I'm gonna destroy you. And we can set you up to maybe come and get everything you find in that quadrant. Bring it back here. How are we doing? 14 of 30. 0 of 10. Drones. My fuel's having a... well, it's not that it's having a hard time, it's just it cannot keep up. Alright guys, let's go ahead and save it. That's a pretty neat game, man. Very easy settings, but I feel like I'm learning a lot. I'm very... This is not normal for me. I feel like I really am learning quite a lot right now. This has been a good series for me. Alright guys, again, I'm Aesop Grimm. Thank you for coming by the channel. I hope you like what you saw. More importantly, I hope all is well in your neck of the woods. And I'll see you in the next episode, where this story continues.
This place. Ain't no such thing as civilized. It's man. So